Good afternoon and welcome back to Paul's Sherry Conversion Vans. My name is Justin Smith and today I'm going to highlight a new arrival here at the dealership. What I have in front of me is the all-new 2018 159-inch wheelbase Ram ProMaster. Now this is a raised roof, obviously, 9-passenger conversion van. And the actual stock number on this is 28396, T as in Tom. Now this one is done in flame red, and just like all the ProMasters here at the dealership, they're all built on a front-wheel drive platform, and all the exterior body components have been painted to match the factory paint, such as the front bumper fascia, the power mirrors, door handles, and of course the running boards on both sides of the van. Now this van does feature the 18-inch chrome wheel. We do have a wide variety of wheels and sizes available. And yes, we do have a black wheel that you've probably already seen on our website. So we do have multiple wheel packages available on all of our ProMasters. Now the rear glass on this is a 5% limo tint. That's going to ensure the best protection from the sun and of course protect your privacy. On the inside we do have shades on all the rear windows as well. Now moving along to the back, I like to take this time to go over the safety features and some of the capabilities the ProMaster has to offer. This does feature a factory backup camera located top dead center under the top brake light. So the way that works is as soon as you throw this vehicle in reverse, you're going to get a color visual, whatever might be behind you, on the 5.0 Uconnect nav screen inside the van. Now the backup camera is paired up with these factory backup sensors, as you can see in the bumper here. There's 4 of them. Now not only are you going to get a color visual of what might be behind you, but you're also going to get an audible alert that will intensify the closer you might become to an object. So that's a great safety feature. It's extremely helpful and easy to use. Sticking with the safety category, all of the ProMasters feature a rollover mitigation system, which is extremely important in a high-profile vehicle such as this. Anti-lock brakes, traction control, and hill start brake assist. Now, if you got any questions on how those safety features work, what they actually do, feel free to give me a call. I can get into more detail. We try to keep these videos as short and sweet as we can, give you as much information in a short period of time. We realize how busy everybody's schedules are these days. Now, a lot of you want to know if it can tow. Yes, it can. All ProMasters can tow up to 5,100 pounds. This does have the factory tow package and does feature the 7-pin and the 4-pin flat from the factory. So from day one, you're ready to tow. Now, it is quite hot out here, so let's, I'm going to jump in this van as quick as possible and go over the inside. That's what everybody cares about anyway, right? But before I go into the back, I want to talk about our sliding door. All of our sliding doors are manual sliding door. Very easy to operate. I can open this door with just my pinky. And of course, they get easier in time the more that you use them. We do have power door kits available specifically for mobility applications, but if you want a power door, we can accommodate that. And as I mentioned at the very beginning of this video, all of our ProMasters are on a front-wheel drive platform, so that gives us a couple advantages over the competition. First off, the lowest floor. This is 21 inches off the ground, guys, so it's extremely easy to get inside this vehicle, and paired up with this grab bar right here, it's just easy to get in and out. Our door goes all the way to the top. Another key thing for mobility application, most vans only have the door going to about this high, and then you have to do an extended door kit if you got somebody tall in a wheelchair. But me being 6'2", I love the doors all the way up to the top because I can walk right in this van without even ducking. Okay, now that we're inside the van, I want to go over the interior package this van has to offer. Black carpet on the floor, black bottom wall, and as you can see, the midway point, we switch over to a tan and dark shades again on all the windows in the back of this van. Obviously we have tan seats here with a black piping, one of my favorite color combos, excuse me. Now all 4 of these captain chairs in the back are swivel. They will slide forward and back, fully recline, and the recline on all the captain chairs is power. Now being a 9-passenger, obviously we have 4 captain chairs, and then the rear sofa in the way back that will seat 3. Now for all the mothers out there that want to know about tether hooks, anchors, The captain's chairs all have tether hooks and anchors behind them. The rear sofa does not. Overhead storage all the way around this high top. You have 7 cabinets up in the top. Indirect lighting that you see right here along the where the wall meets the roof, and indirect lighting on the midway point of the wall as well. Now that does not have to be on at all times, can be turned off when it not needed to be used, I guess. But so those lights aren't on all the time. You have the option to turn them on and off. All of our vans have cup holders at every chair in the back of this van, and the second row captain chair cup holders are recessed and lit. Got USB charging ports at every seat except this chair beside the manual sliding door. But there's plenty of charging ports throughout this van. Now this rear sofa is a power rear sofa. Here are the controls to slide it forward and back and to recline it. Now there's controls in front of the rear sofa and also controls in the very back. So if you're loading cargo, you have the ability to slide this sofa forward and back, either to give you maybe more leg room or more storage back behind the rear sofa, in which there's plenty of storage back there. Back behind the rear sofa, got these little hooks that will pop out the side of the wall, and those are for clothes hangers. Those are on both sides. Rear kicker surround sound speakers to give you a true home theater experience while watching a movie on this 32-inch Vizio smart television. Now this television is 240 hertz LED, again smart television, so it's got a bunch of applications built in, a bunch of stuff that everybody's pretty much used to using every day with the world that we're in. Now that's also paired to LG Blu-ray player, and that Blu-ray player is also a smart Blu-ray player. So between the Blu-ray player and the TV, you got a ton of apps that can be used with a Wi-Fi signal. Really cool feature. Now while watching a movie, I mentioned you do have the option to listen to it through the kicker surround sound speakers or wireless headphones that are provided with all of our vans. Rear heat and air controls back here, digital, pretty much one step and forget. Yeah guys, I mentioned it was hot. I just fired this thing up. It's registered 94 degrees in the back of this van right now, but when I first started it was saying 100, so she's dropping fairly quick. Then we are in temperatures of about 95, 96 degrees today, so when the van is sitting here idling, it will struggle to cool down in the back until you get moving. Rear radio, Bluetooth radio, now this JVC radio. Now that rear radio is designed to work specifically and only with the wireless headphones. You might ask why that is. Well, the front radio is going to play through all the speakers in the back of the van. This rear radio gives you the option to listen, or passengers I should say, to listen to their own choice of music through the headphones, while whoever might be driving, mom, dad, chauffeur, whoever, can listen to whatever they want through the speakers. 110 plug-in on this panel. Kind of dark, hard to see guys, I apologize. There's a 110 here and 2 USB charging ports here, and HDMI input right here, and 4 toggle switches. Now these toggle switches are going to turn on and off the lit cup holders, the top lights in the ceiling, the lights right here is this switch right here, and then this would be your map switch. And that pretty much wraps up the back of this van. I'm going to go ahead and jump right up to the front and go over the stuff in the front of the van. But you might notice here we have no console in between the front 2 seats. I'm in the back. It means I can walk right up to the front of the van, just that easy. Don't have to step over anything. Now the captain's chairs up in the front of this van are the same nice leather material in the back, the tan with the black piping, on an 8-way adjustable pedestal, and do feature lumbar and factory heat, and obviously they do recline. Also have adjustable armrests as well. Getting over here to the dashboard, really nice leather wrapped steering wheel. Ram did a really good job with the layout of this steering wheel. It's got a really good comfortable feel with the perforated leather here on the sides, the smooth leather up on top and on the bottom part of the steering wheel. Now the steering wheel does feature controls on both sides of the airbag. These controls are going to allow you to volume up and down, give your navigation voice commands with that button right there, a mute button, and some hands-free calling buttons over here on the right side of the airbag. So yes, it does have Bluetooth hands-free. That's a great safety feature, and that's something that we've all come accustomed to these days. Power mirrors, as you can see, they are power collapse. So if you need to tuck this fan into a tight spot, it's a nice feature to have. And the glass is also power adjustable. They are heated, and even the blind spot mirror, the bottom portion, is power on both sides. So I thought that was a, not over the top feature, but a very useful feature. A lot of $50,000+ trucks don't even have that feature, which is mind-blowing to me. Power windows, of course, keyless entry, cruise control, telescopic steering wheel, navigation on your 5.0 touchscreen radio. This radio is the Uconnect 5.0, does feature a TomTom interface. A lot of you folks are very familiar for the simple reason TomTom has been available and around for quite some time. So as far as factory navigations go, this might be one of the easiest I've ever jumped in and was able to manage fairly easy. AM FM tuner, satellite radio free for a year, and I'll just go ahead and show you. Went ahead, threw it in reverse. Here's your backup camera image. So that pretty much wraps up the inside and outside of this gorgeous flame red 9-passenger. And guys, if you have any questions